Right, this is the magic ring, a different way of doing it. If a few of you are struggling with the wrapping it around 2 fingers, this one you can base it off of the slip knot, but you're not actually completing the slip knot. So I'll show you with this yarn. So obviously you've got your tail, and then you're going to make your loop. And then as you pass that through, normally your slip knot, you'd finish that. But with this, we're not actually finishing it. So, okay, you've got your tail. Then we're going to make a loop with it crossing over up the top, which you can hold on to, and then bring that yarn around. So we're going to be picking up this bit with our hook. So you place that over your hook, and at this point you need to bring the yarn to your ball up to the top. So it might be a bit twiddly holding on to it, but you've got your loop and then this bit on your hook now, and then we're going to be picking up the yarn from your ball and then pull it through that. So this will be a bit loose, so you have to make sure it doesn't slip around, but you've got it twisted here. That's fine, it can stay twisted because you're going to be working around this twisted bit of yarn. So you've sort of locked it off, sort of thing, with the round here. So we're going to be working into the loop like with our other video. We're going to do our 6 double crochets into the center of that loop. So again, you bring it up and then you can hold on to it here, make sure it doesn't move about, and then finish off that double crochet. So that'll be your first double crochet into your loop. So I'll show you that again. It's an easier way of doing it would be a slip knot rather than going round your 2 fingers. So we're going to make a loop so it crosses over the top, and then we're going to pick up this piece with our hook and then bring that yarn that we're going to be using up to the top of our work, so that we can then pick up that yarn and then bring that through that piece that we've picked up. So it will be all very loose, so just keep hold of it, make sure it doesn't move around too much, and then you're going to do your first double crochet into the center of that loop. So that's your first double crochet, and then you're going to do 6, so you do 5 more into that center. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. So then you've got your loop still, and then you've got your 6 double crochets into the center, and then you should be able to then pull your tail to give it quite a bit of a tug, especially if you've done it a bit too tight. These stitches, give it a pull and then it will tighten it. So we're not going to be going back on ourselves, we're going to carry on round. So where your tail is, we are going to make sure that our tail is here, and then we are going to go into that first double crochet that's here. So then you carry on round, so it ends up being a spiral rather than you end up with a half moon if you do change and turn your work. But we're not turning our work, we're just carrying on, going round and round. Okay, so that's your 6 double crochets into your magic circle.